fruition. What's that like for you?
It's awesome. I'm so happy for him because, I know he came in and he's so confident. He's telling everybody how he's going to go undefeated and win 4 national titles. And then he got that loss, and it was like he was always focused, but it was like a new, unbelievable, intense focus, and just got better and better and better. And just, he's an amazing kid. Amazing athlete that just is such a student of the sport. I mean, he wants to get better. And I don't know if anybody saw it, but when we brought him out early before the match, we brought him to the stage. I don't know if you saw that. I said, we're going to practice going up the stairs, and he got up on the stage by himself and had this big grin and was walking around and looking up. And I said, wow, there's a kid that embraces it and loves it. He was so happy.
How long was that before
It was right when we first finished our warm-up and came in, and people were still rolling in. And all out there, because there were a bunch of Okie State guys watching him. I'm like, look at this kid. And Coach Henson goes, look at the kid in the candy store, walking around with a big grin. And I said, this kid is so happy to be here and so relaxed. But that's J'Den. J'Den's a great competitor.
How'd you see him? I mean, wouldn't see probably too many true freshmen handle this stage this way. I mean, how did you see him handle the 16,000 people, the smoke, the national TV?
Yeah. He loves it. I went to Central Michigan this year, and I told him it would be a great night, big crowd and vocal, and it got snowed hard, and nobody came. He's like, Coach, you lied to me. There's no fans here. He was let down by it. He wants that, and so he heard this crowd, and he lives for it. He loves to compete.
You said yesterday to me, nobody remembers how you won. It's just the fact that you did win. I mean, He wins on a stalling call. I mean, does that matter to you?
Hey, he's firing shots and firing shots and firing shots. It's the right call. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many shots we took, but it was a lot. And I coached at Cornell. I had a kid win on a flea in the mat call. Nobody probably remembers that, but he was wrestling hard and got to the leg, and good things happen when you're wrestling aggressive.
The final seconds, it seemed sort of close there. And what did you think about the closing seconds?
I saw the clock, but I wish he wasn't there. We told him to get the heck out of there, but he won. That's all we saw. We weren't too worried about the appeal. So
Ben Askren did this redshirt freshman
in the finals, but lost.
Yeah. For J'Den, as a true freshman, I mean, how does that sort of change things? The fact that he's doing this right away.
3 years to go. We got to focus on getting up for the bus tomorrow morning, and getting on the bus and getting back to school, and focus with that, and we'll get him training with Coach Marable for the U.S. Open, the Nationals for freestyle. He's going to go out to that, so we'll just worry about that. It's just day by day, and that's how J'Den lives, just having fun and enjoying it. Yes.
You good?
I was just going to, just talking to him, it seems like he's just a special kid, particularly. What kind of goes into that family?
Yeah, he's got a great family. That's where I was early. I missed his media. How well spoken is he?
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's just an amazing kid, and I've known him since he's 4. He used to hang out in my office when he was 4 years old because the club, Columbia Youth Wrestling Club, was there, and his older brothers wrestled. And he would be sitting there at 4 years old reading big old thick books. They're 4 or 5 years old, reading these books. And what you reading today, J'Den? And we would talk. And he was a short little fat kid in my office, and then he eventually grew and started wrestling. And I coached him in youth football for a couple of years, so we've known each other forever. He's friends with my son. And so when it came time to recruit him, it was like, hey, J'Den, I finally get to call you. I remember when he finally signed, I've known Kathy since I've lived his mom for 16, 17 years now, and I said, hey, I can finally text you, J'Den signed. I just said that. Because she would text me things, results, how he did at high school tournaments and things. I could never reply. But we're very close with the family, and I think that was important to him, being close to home with his mom and dad and grandmother. I mean, we had to go. His grandfather passed away a couple weeks ago. His grandmother was here, and we were there together with that, and I know it was a struggle, but I said, now we can go win that. We can go win that, and your grandfather, he'll be there.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
Awesome.